Alright, firing the stream up on 1 minute delay. Excellent. Alright, let me just get everything set up on the side here and we should be good. And alright. We are set.
No właśnie, a we wszystkich jest to samo, czy nie? Okej, dobra. To nie wiem, kurwa, jaki to jest dobry.
Alright, guys, how you doing? Wee Woo here. We're gonna have another round of Polish PvP, just make sure everything is good today. We've got Jaga versus ISF. Jaga, I believe, is up for. ISF is blue for. Someone have ISF in their name. Excellent. This is, once again, covering the Polish PvP commentary here. So we'll just have to see how all of this goes.
Ten ostatni, no, na niżej, na dole.
So you can hear them locally here.
Na maksa.
How it works is it's a 6v6 operation with both sides having a machine gunner, the rest having 5.56 rifles, and one of the 5.56 rifles usually taking a cog. Otherwise, they're just limited to red dots. The round works specifically by bleeding out your opponent's tickets. There's 3 ways to bleed out your opponent's tickets. You can kill one of them. When they respawn, that bleeds a ticket. That is 999, by the way. Or you can focus on the sectors in this map. You got Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie here. If you control 2 of the sectors, you will start bleeding out 2 of your opponent's tickets every 5 seconds. If you control all 3 sectors, you bleed out 5 tickets per 5 seconds. So the goal is mainly to try to control all 3 of these sectors here. There's 2 other people in spectator, and you can see their cameras flying around. But otherwise, another nifty rule about these scenarios is that if you die, you can't leave past this coned area until you have either a buddy respawn and go with you, or someone come back and tag you out. Yes, Boo? Very quickly, what? Okay. That good? Alright. I think it's going to slide back down, but alright. But otherwise, we have seen pretty much back and forth gameplay with these groups here. We're going to be closing out. I think this is actually the last match of the first round. So next week, we're going to be seeing a new map on the second bracket. Again, there's only one mission today because one of the teams canceled for the second match. So today's streams are just going to be this, and then the MCO, Vietnam theme, Zeusing, yada da, and then Karma Cut with Benghazi tonight. So we'll see how things go with that. Regardless, main meta I've seen is usually Blue 4 Bravo dominates Alpha. However, last week we saw an Op 4 faction do a really good job of controlling Alpha. But mainly, it's a fight for Charlie up here on the rooftop, because from Charlie you can overwatch Bravo and get a few nice snipes in. And then you at least can cover these 2 sectors, and then maybe you can run over and hit that area as well. Now, it looks like Blue 4 are planning to come around and send 4 people on the eastern side, whereas Op 4, we only see 3 of them deploying, and the other 3 are staying right there. Yeah, so I'm in a Zeus interface today. Usually I've been in a spectator interface. That's kind of interesting.
W sensie...
Just gotta make sure I don't drag glitch anything. Otherwise, we're waiting for both teams to say they're ready, and then they will start. This is usually an hour-long round. Most rounds have finished before time, but a few that have been really evenly matched have gone to time, and we've only seen about 150 to 200 tickets on either side, or one side starts dominating out. I want to say the faction that's able to have an early advantage and get at least 2 of the sectors early on and keep them usually wins, but I've seen other sides bounce back before, so it's difficult for me to say. But again, this will be the last time we're on this map, and then they're going to change the maps for round 2. So basically every round they change the maps up. But otherwise, my schedule for today, we're going to cover this round. That's probably going to take us up to 12:30. I then need to send in a quick revision to the Karma Cut file. And then I need to get all the information out for MCO, get that all squared away, and then there's quite a few things I could do, actually, with my downtime. I have Valkyrie working on the next quote-unquote bunker op, which is going to be for SCP-5000, which is basically about a suit, but the overall story of it is SCP's, the Foundation versus humanity, so I'm going to have basically one of the MTFs hit a presidential bunker and clear it out. I'm going to then send it to Krosk after the mission file's ready. He's going to do some custom scripting to make 2 generator rooms that the player base has to interact with that they need to disable to then open the panic room to kill the VIP inside. And then I've got my other mission dev working on a biodefense themed op, and we'll see how that one comes out. But these are all ops for August. And I'm just trying to get all of that set up, so that's good. They're all tasked. They're working on that in the background. What I could work on is one of, I think, 3 things. I could set up checkpoint RP documentation, because that is still in the works. My goal is to get that done by Sunday. I could start scheduling the videos for the PvP channel, because I think I have all of them except maybe one thing of footage edited. So that's 25 videos already announced on the PvP Shenanigans channel. We're going to be releasing those every 4 days. I just got to make a custom thumbnail and date them, so that's probably going to take me an evening. Or I can just start on my main footage backlog, which I think is down to 130 videos right now. And I've decided to edit anywhere from 3 to 5 of them a day if I can. But again, based off my estimates, it's going to take me till the end of August to get all that situated. But that's not scheduled either, so I might go, you know, into mid-September, even the end of September, just to, you know, pace myself with all that, but we'll see. Again, it's a very busy... It's been a busy month. It's been great for getting a lot of stuff done, and we're just going forward with all of that, so... I think they're waiting on the disconnects because he crashed out. So that's why we have a bit of a hold right now. So Blue 4 is ready to go, Op 4 is waiting on their one guy, and then the Game Master will kick everything off. But if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, feel free to bring it up, and I will do my best to answer. And if I don't know, someone like Adamek might know. But yeah, those are today's streams. Tomorrow's streams, we're going to be doing more Polish PvP commentary in the morning, followed by chilling with RT Columbia, and then we're going to have our second SCP complex op. I need to get the announcement for the Monday op going today, and then I'm debating doing a small-scale Tuesday op, but we'll see. That's if I have the time to build it sometime today or tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll at least have the tunnel op. And then Thursday will be the last Pog Zeus op that Patch is doing before he puts a poll out, which means next Thursday might be the new PMC campaign, in which case I need to make documentation for that. That's going to be a bit of a boring one, but we got to get it done, right? And then Friday we'll have FNF again. And I'm debating running a Friday evening op, but I might be able to hold on that because next month I've realized there'll be at least 1 or 2 Mondays where I need to, words. I need to bleed it into next month to finish my nom rotation out, so there's going to be some Friday Zeusing, maybe some Tuesday Zeusing to do some of the other concepts that I want to do, so we'll see how things go. Is there going to be a poll? A poll for what? Because the polls that I know of... Oh, that reminds me. I need to make the exit poll for MCO. So I got plenty of time, though. I can get that done after I get the mission file up and the info out. All right, Cosmo's jumping back in. DJ saying we're going to wait another 3 more minutes and then we'll go forward with things. That's fair. But every month I have an op poll. We run it on the 15th though, and that was a week ago, and then I cash it in by the 17th or 18th. People have already been DMing me, well, this is higher, and it's like, yeah, well, it wasn't higher when I cashed the poll in, so. I love that. I can see my little marker under me. So we'll get everything sorted, at least in a few minutes.
Ej, dobra, obserwujcie, nie? Obserwujcie,
Bo
co
ja
ma
obserwuję
Kamil,
go, bo
odpierdala.
widzę, że ma
So they're talking locally.
Słuchajcie, bo musimy zacząć maksimum 15.
Just to get their guy in. I'm going to be honest, the last match we covered that was a 5 versus 6. The team was 6-1, but it didn't win because it was lacking a player. They were just getting absolutely stomped by the other team. It was like watching someone kicking puppies. So maybe if the teams are more evenly matched, then that 5th player, or excuse me, that 6th player will matter. But beyond that, tough to say. Prediction poll. I don't feel like running one right now. I'm sorry. Unless I have someone specifically come out and say they want me to put one up for 5 minutes, I will, but I don't feel like running one at the moment. I feel like there's not enough variables for people to properly make bets other than they're part of the community or they're just making a blind bet. And I don't want to encourage people to blindly bet because that's how you ruin your life, usually. That or you're just incredibly lucky.
Ja się tylko pojadę, tak jak mówiłem, ja z Sebą idę na górę, wy wiecie.
Nie, ty z kosmo lecisz. Ja prosto.
Alright, so their 6th guy is here. And they've started officially. Alright, so we have 3 guys triple timing out here. So both sides are mirroring each other. Both opening up with a 2-man deployment on Alpha. And a 4-man deployment on the eastern side on Charlie. Alright, so right off the bat, we have a 1-to-1 even trade. Molag's on the rooftop, though. And Alpha is under control for Blue 4. Op 4 under control by Charlie. Blue 4 still has 3 survivors back here, which means their 1 guy in the rear isn't going to be able to respawn and move in. Bardos also is going to be stuck. We got 2 more guys coming around here. One guy climbing the stairwell, just trying to get out of this position. He pulls away, now he's providing security south. Gets a kill on Seba. And Grimsoft came in for Blue 4. He gets taken out, so Op 4 firmly holding the Charlie sector. The 2 guys on Bravo heading in, but we still have Mohammed over here. He could retake Charlie on his own. All right. Blue 4 coming in on the rear here. Cosmo gets tapped, and then a grenade doesn't finish him off, but it would have if he didn't survive. We got a flashbang going in. Why does that affect me? Why does it affect the spectator? Alright, I'm gonna try to give you guys a little warning. 1 second. I'm gonna stay a little further above, but I don't think I'm gonna be in the Zeus interface here. I think I'm gonna stick with the spectator one, because if I just leave and rejoin the server, That should fix it. Anyway, Blue 4, in this amount of time, has come up and taken Charlie with me tabbing out. Mohammed's come up and taken Alpha. And then Bravo is also under guard from the two guys that came in. So usually when we see the Bravo and Charlie group up here, that usually shows the better team because they're able to overwatch from Charlie and cover Bravo down. And I think we're going to start seeing that with the fact that Ticket Bleed is going on Op 4 here. But we do see them trying to retake this position. And yeah, Victus, this is definitely more of an arena-style fight to match something like Call of Duty. It's just sector control. Otherwise, Op 4 managed to trade 2-1 on Blue 4 here, so it's up to Maltag here to get Grim and Matthew. I just realized, though, I never shouted these players out. So on Blue 4, we have Matthew, Montes, Raphael, Mozquit, Adam, and trying to figure out the remainder here, but when they die, they go into here. So on Blue Team, it's also Grimsoft. And then Op 4 has Seba, Maltag, Kirk, Mohammed, Cosmos, and Bardis. Seba gets taken out, but so does Monkus as Kirk comes in. I just don't know how to pronounce his name. Op 4 have retaken Charlie, and they're also about to take Bravo. Mosquit, however, is about to retake Charlie here, so we have a few seconds of domination. Bardis could run up and get Mosquit, but we're going to lose Alpha to these two. And there goes Charlie being taken. Also, I'll try that if I get flashbanged again. I'm also getting some of the suppression effects, but Bardis finishes Mosquit off with the handgun, only to get taken out by Matthew. So Charlie gonna keep controlled by Blue 4. Alpha also taken by Blue 4. You just have Kirk holding Bravo on his own. You got two members of Blue 4 coming up on Op 4's side stairwell to get up to this position. Blue 4 came right behind the 240 gunner and took him out. Little bit of blue on blue. Montes gets killed. I just realized I can't keep track of kill counts from the Zeus interface either, so I guess in the future I'll come in, I'll then rejoin the server, and that should get rid of the Zeus interface. But I think for this one, Spectator works a bit better, because Zeus, you feel everything. Seba trying to trade. We just had a flash grenade thrown up. Raphael and Seba trying to get into a fight here. Matthew instead finds Seba, tries to lean over, unable to. Has to pop a reload. Seba trying to crawl and to get a new angle. Matthew checks. Doesn't see him. That's a grenade. As you can tell, I'm very, very jumpy over grenades now. Seba gets knocked down. Blue 4 now coming in to take Bravo. That's going to give him control of all three sectors at this point. And we're going to see that 5-ticket bleed for domination. So pretty much every second that goes by is every ticket. So if Blue 4 can hold this for about 12 minutes, they'll win. Of course, the difficulty is holding this for 12 minutes. And Op Op4 seems really hell-bent on taking Charlie. Looks like a grenade went off and got Raphael. Matthew's gonna now have to hold solo. Blue 4, though, really boxing out any Op4 guys that try to come in on Bravo or Alpha. Matthew, I think he just saw the gun poke through, so he knows to cover this side. Gets Bardis. Here's that grenade. Yeah, that's gonna get Matthew. Yep. Great grenade throw. I'm surprised Matthew didn't see it. Gets double tapped by Cosmo there. I didn't realize there was an overlay, Adamek. I work with what I got, or maybe there was and I just didn't see it. Either way. My bad. Alright. Op4 basically behind by about 250 tickets at this point, but they've now taken control of Charlie. We see some of Blue 4 transitioning up to Charlie here, and then the other two that died are respawning and coming up to Charlie. Full tag here, trying to get a drop on Matthew, unable. As now we've got Raphael running up the stairs. We have 5 of Op4 up here. Mosquit tries to run up. He only gets knocked unconscious, though. And Montes also gets knocked uncon. And they're double tapped. And Blue 4 also loses their other 2 guys. So Op4 really having a tight hold on Charlie, but that's not going to get them much because Blue 4 controls the 2 other sectors. So Blue 4, we're just going to see an immediate counterattack with the respawns here. Op4 sending 2 guys out to try to grab Alpha from the looks of things. Otherwise, hearing some long-range fire. Again, it's Moltag trying to box in Blue 4 spawn here. And he manages to get Mosquit there. Seba trying to lean out. He's only going to see Moss's body. A very well-placed grenade gets Moltag, but it looks like Raphael gets shot by Seba. At least from that angle. If he was coming up the stairs, he would have been shot from right there. Bardis gets taken out as Mohammed is now on his own to try to move to Alpha, but the 2 Blue 4 guys over there are really good at boxing him in. So once again, Blue 4 trying to go up the east wall. Seba's trying to contest that. 2 more Op4 now coming into Bravo because I think they realize they need to be aggressive on other sectors because they can't win just by holding this one. So that's going to leave 3 people over here. But it looks like Cosmo was able to get Montless, but Matthew gets knocked out by a grenade, though, as he was able to get Cosmo. And Muhammad is now on his own, holding back here. Looks like he got wounded, so he might have done some medical. We have this sector for Bravo now under control by Op4, so that's going to reverse the ticket bleed. Because Op4 was almost up by a little over 200 tickets. Where are you going? Oh yeah, right. Have fun. That was Bloodwing. She's heading out for the day. All right, Op4 holding. They managed to take Charlie back. Wait, disregard. I'm silly. They've been holding Charlie. I got disoriented with who was on what side. We have some of the Alpha defenders for Blue 4 starting to crawl in, but Blue 4 also seems very hell-bent on taking Charlie back and then transitioning down. The Alpha guys are folding in. I think they're spotting the Op4 guys over here, so we're hearing some grenades. That was a stun grenade. Bardis gets knocked, I think, because he got hit by that stun. And we got Blue 4 now controlling Charlie here. And Adam comes up and finishes them. Grimsoft looks like he got taken out. Adam getting the double kill here. And that's going to be all 3 sectors control for Blue 4 again. We're immediately seeing some reinforcements coming on Bravo. So more time dominating all 3 sectors. That's going to result in some very high ticket bleeds, but it looks like we're seeing a clear winner here. But Op4 has been able to, you know, get some control in as well. This could still reverse, but I mean, we saw that with Op4 dominating when Blue 4 was sending big chunks of infantry up here. We got a ladder play going. I think Raphael heard it. He gets knocked out by Kirk. It's leaving Mosquit to head up. He's going to be fighting a 2v1. Tries to pop a grenade. Unable to. That's going to leave Matthew. If Matthew can trade, though, Raphael wakes back up. He's... Oh, Kirk ran out of ammo. Switches to his handgun. And they trade! You gotta love the handgun trades, and it looks like Matthew survived his fight with Seba, so Blue 4 is gonna maintain control of those 3 sectors. However, Bravo under threat of going Op4, as we've got Montes and Grimsoft heading in. Some well-placed grenades knocks Bardis out. Op4 gonna control Bravo. We'll see if Blue 4 can reverse that, though, as we have another Op4 team now heading up to Charlie. However, reinforcements also heading up to Charlie. So Blue 4 is gonna adapt a 3-and-3 strategy now. 3 to hold Charlie, 3 to hold the other 2, and I don't disagree with that, because that means you're gonna have 2 people playing defense, 1 person on permanent Overwatch that can always turn their head in case he needs to play defense, and then the other 3 focus on the other 2 sectors. I think that's fair. But otherwise, Blue 4 tries to head in and is denied by Mohammed, hiding in a smoke grenade. Good call there. And then you got Cosmo here trying to hold the MSR down with that 240. Blue 4 nearly 300 tickets ahead, though. At this rate, the game will be over in about 30 minutes if Blue 4 keeps getting the domination going. Blue 4 now putting 5 people on defense. They come up to Kirk and they realize he wasn't a friendly, and then Seba gets shot in the flank. So we're gonna see 2 people respawn here. They'll probably go for Bravo at that point since they got 4 defenders up there. That was pretty funny. Wow. Moltag drop shots Matthew. Raphael gets Bardis there. And it looks like a grenade was thrown up on Moltag's position and got him. Both double tap in the body. Mohammed under threat. Grim coming in with the flank and the handgun because he ran out of ammo. And now Blue 4 is going to grab control of Bravo for a few moments. Cosmo coming in, though. Immediately takes fire from Montes. But a grenade gets Cosmo. And there we go. We are over 300 tickets in difference here. But that's going to change soon because Seba's running right into this sector. He triple timed it. I think he figured out that Blue 4 didn't have any defenders over here. Now you're seeing a 4-man transition to Alpha. But I think they're going to break off to 2 and 2, and 2 are going to head to Bravo. So we'll see if Blue 4 can do any overwatching from Charlie. He runs right in. Bardis can't seem to get the kill. And we get some follow-up shots from Montes back here. I cannot believe Grimsoft survived that. 3 Op4 heading down now. Grim firing, throws a stun grenade, goes a little short. Montes takes a body shot, and Grimsoft gets suppressed pretty hard there. Now you got Blue 4 up here trying to do some overwatching fire. I think they were trying to hit Seb, but they hit him a few times. But now Op 4 is going to come in and take control of Bravo. We're going to see some Blue 4 ticket bleed. So Op 4 have done a great transition here, taking the other 2 sectors. This is where we could see them bounce back. Because now they just need to have 2 or 3 people play defense, send the other 3 to this position. And if they can just hold all 3 sectors for a few minutes, they can easily bounce back. But we're immediately seeing Grim and Montes transition over to Alpha to retake it, because all of Op 4 is tied up in Bravo at the moment. All right, so Blue 4 going to be taking Alpha. Adam, the only guy on Charlie. Op 4, though, have caused a lot of respawning. Matthew running out. He's not supposed to run out on his own, though. I think they're yelling at him to go back. Adam doing some medical. Charlie goes Op 4. Grim got killed in one of these bunkers here. Cosmo gets taken out, I think, by Raphael. Grenade goes out. Bart is trying to get Raphael. The question is, can Adam tap people? But Matthew's going to take Grim. They're going to head back up to Charlie. Bardis gets blown up with a grenade. Blue 4 are now going to run in and take Bravo back. But they've been bled below 900 tickets, but they still have a pretty considerable lead on Op 4. Voltag trying to stay on that stairwell spot to cover this area here. However, we got Mohammed. He's caught in a reload. I think Blue 4 knows it. He gets stuck on the ladder, though. Voltag gets taken out. I was about to say, Mohammed, you better not be out of ammo, dude. Because you're going to lose that reload war unless you draw, but he was just bursting his weapon. He thought he got him. Adam trying to get Mohammed and knocks him out. And we have another 3-sector domination for Blue 4. All right. Mohammed wakes back up and is immediately blown away by Montes. We got Op 4 moving up to Alpha. And they're going to start taking that sector. Blue 4 sticking on one sector there. He's got to wait for backup. And Grim is waiting for his respawn. Looks like Moltag got knocked out again. Blue 4 gonna be content on holding Charlie. A grenade falls just short, doesn't do any damage. Moltag woke back up. He's throwing some grenades in here. That might get Montes here. Nope, he folds back in just in time. Adam gets shot. Seba gets knocked out from it. Mosquit's over here trying to do some overwatch. Op 4 have control of Alpha. Matthew gets the kill on Moltag, though, and is able to hold it on his own. Seba woke back up, though.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
All right. Seba's moving up. Matthew's in cover. Moss quits back up here. Grim and Adam moving over to Alpha. We see a near 400 ticket lead, though. Actually, it is above 400 now. It's about 450. Nope, that's a stun grenade. And Seba gets double teamed. VODS gets taken out. Grim gets taken out by Cosmo. Adam tries to get in this bunker to fire from there. It's a 240 fight. And Adam gets knocked out by Cosmo's 240, and Cosmo is able to score a double kill there. Moltag trying to run up the side between Bravo and Charlie, but he's got Mohammed between Bravo and Alpha. Moltag gets taken out by Raphael, though. And Raphael turns and kills Mohammed, scoring a double kill and holding Bravo down. Now we're seeing near a 500 ticket lead. This could very well be over in another, I want to say 7 minutes, but at the same time, I think it's going to go a little longer than that. That's affording Blue 4 1 or 2 additional dominations with all 3 sectors for at least a minute. But Op 4 doesn't seem that much spent. I think they can still come back and take control of all sectors. But I want to say by the 200 ticket mark, then that's not recoverable. Cosmo taking some grenades from Grim. More grenades being thrown over. Did you really just fall off and die? He just jumps to his death. I love it. Awesome. Why not? Meanwhile, we have a little Blue 4 meat grinder here as they try to come up, only to run into VODS and Moltag's guns, and then a grenade kills Matthew. So Op 4 is going to transition over and take Charlie. We still have a 2v1 right here with Cosmo once again holding on his own. Adam unable to find a flank. Now we're going to be seeing some of that rare ticket bleed on Blue 4. But can we see a transition on Op 4 to go to Bravo and possibly have a reverse domination here? And then can they hold that long enough to tie up the game? It's unlikely based off of the ticket disparity, but entirely possible. Cosmo again scoring a kill here. He's got 2 more guys that are coming that are going to try to stop him. Because I think Blue 4 knows that these sectors aren't usually contested, so if they can just keep control of Alpha and Bravo, they can keep focusing hard on Charlie. Pushing up Mohammed, holding the corner. Somehow misses the headshots. Montes gets blown away by Seba. And then Seba gets killed by Mosquit. That leaves only one Blue 4 guy right there, and it looks like the reinforcements came up. Cosmo was able to get Raphael, but unfortunately it turned into a 4v1, and he was only able to get 2 of them. But Cosmo, I mean, getting multiple double kills there. Mosquit runs up, gets bitch slapped by Moltag, and Op 4 is going to be able to maintain control of Charlie here. However, Blue 4 have retaken Alpha. So now we're going to see Blue 4 completely focus on trying to grab Charlie. However, we have a transition by Op 4. They're sending 2 and 2 to Alpha and Bravo to try to retake those. The question is, can VODS and Moltag hold against a 3-man Blue 4 push so we can potentially see that reverse domination? And can we see Matthew and Adam stop the 2 groups of 2 coming in for these other 2 sectors? So I think we had Matthew get knocked out. He's laying in a bush, though. But this sector, as I think if both Op 4 are in here, it can be taken back. I think Mohammed's going to run up and double tap Matthew. Yep. Only for Adam to be ready with that 240 and immediately blow Mohammed away. And he gets Kirk before they can retake Alpha. Very good calls there. Moltag gets taken out. as we now have Charlie under Blue 4 control. We just need to see that transition down to Bravo. But it's still a 500 ticket disparity. More Blue 4 reinforcements coming up. Cosmo on his own. Manages to get Adam. We need to see him run up and double tap, and then he can retake that sector. You got Op 4 sending a 3-man team to try to retake Charlie. Cosmo doesn't realize Adam's woken back up. Adam gets the flip around and takes him out because he didn't double tap. Oh. That's why you double tap. Op 4 coming up. Grenades being thrown back and forth. Ineffective on both sides. Blue 4 transitioning 2 guys down to Bravo, and they're going to start dominating again. Mosquit tries to push. He gets blown away. And we got that 3-sector domination that's going to start any second now. Raphael gets taken out. It's up to Grim to hold against 3 people. There's the domination. Blue 4 has 2 4 people they can send in as reinforcements. Moltag gets thrown out of... thrown off the stairs. Grim holding with his handgun. Bardis knows he's out of ammo, though. Trying to dodge, but he can't. Oh, man. Kirk woke back up as well. And Seba gets a double kill, and he's going to take Bravo. So a little bit of some Op 4 reversal here, but at this point, we are at a 550 ticket disparity here. If Op 4 needed any moment to switch their A game and start trying to control at least 2 sectors for the remainder of the match, this would be it. However, we're seeing a 5-man transition by Blue 4 to Charlie, but they're spread out. Here's some bitching from Mosquit there. Raphael knocks out Kirk. And Raphael gets the double kill, and that Charlie sector is immediately going to change to Blue 4. We need to see a 2-man transition now head down to Bravo. Wow, because for a moment, Op 4 actually had control of all 3 sectors and caused some pretty good ticket bleed. Adam comes around, though, gets the kill on Moltag. Cosmo now trying to come around. And Adam tries to say a few things before a grenade blows him away. And Cosmo double taps with a headshot. So we're seeing a 2-man gosh, what's that word? Blue 4 trying to transition 2 people down to Bravo, but one of them's taken out by Mohammed on this Overwatch position. I haven't seen these Hilux tower, not Hilux, Hesco towers used. That's the first time, and it seemed to be useful. Grim getting a nice double kill on Bardis, and only a knockout on Kirk. Could wake back up. I think he folded back to reload instead. Blue 4 sending a 2-man team around to try to retake Alpha. All right, Kirk wakes back up. He is bandaging. He's in a good bit of cover. I doubt he's going to be seen on that angle, though. We're hearing some shooting over here as it looks like Adam and Mosquit both get knocked out by Cosmo with that freaking 240, man. I'm telling you, there's some heavy hitters in Op4 despite the ticket disparity. Cosmo keeps seemingly getting double kills. And he just keeps finding more and more creative spots to do it. Multag and Bardis now trying to come up the stairwell here. Grim's gonna hold it. Grim, I think here's the stairwell there. A little bit of smoke in the way and he easily gets Multag. Grenade gets thrown out. Raphael trying to throw another one that's a stun, lands in front. And that holds off Op4 from going up to Charlie. And that's the last sector Op4 needs in order to dominate again. Blue 4, though, finding an unguarded Alpha, because I think they found and eliminated Cosmo. So we're going to see a 3-man transition from Alpha to Bravo for Blue 4, and then the other 3 trying to hold Charlie here. I think that's a great idea, though, a 3-and-3. That would be my new meta for this map. But I think we're only seeing this map one more time tomorrow before they change it out. But I saw Grim fall off. Yeah, he's trying to climb the tower. He just hurt himself. I think Multec might have been shooting at Matthew there. No, it was Grim. Bardis trying to push forward. Raphael gets him, and then Multag and Kirk both work together to hit him. And then Seba also gotten taken out. So Op4 is going to be able to run up and... Nope, we still have Grim. He's woken back up. We also have Matthew back here holding. But Blue 4 having control of 2 sectors, starting some ticket bleed on Op4 again. That is going to further extend the game. Kirk gets taken out. Blue 4 going to maintain control of Charlie. Adam trying to hold the MSR here for anyone that crosses over. That's a pretty devious spot. I like it. Then you got Cosmo holding from his position to try to watch Alpha because he's thinking about moving over there. Grenades going out. They get a good one on Raphael. And Montos gets taken out by Bartis. Mosquit falls off and then gets executed by Seba, who sees that a free kill is in play and decides to take it. I love how these guys keep falling off the side here. Grim going up here, trying to utilize this Overwatch position as well, but it's really quiet because everyone keeps trying to go for Charlie, especially on the eastern wall. Raphael's battle buddy Montes gets taken out from spawn, and Raphael decides to push. He should pull back instead, but I think there's 2 people back there so they can push onto their own anyway. Grim holding from that Overwatch position. I think that's what got Seba. Or it could have been Matthew. Did you just... I'm gonna say he got shot and flung off because I didn't see a good angle there. Multag gets taken out as well. They can't seem to find Grim. I guess his blue body just perfectly camouflages with this blue dome. Grim looking away at the worst possible time. Did Muhammad just run in front of Cosmo while he was shooting? I think Cosmo accidentally executed Muhammad for running in front of his barrel. Moss quit running out now. Blue 4 maintaining control of Charlie. We have a 3-man Op4 transition to Alpha, but not if Adam has anything to say about it. Grenade gets thrown out though. Adam gets tapped. Grenade finishes him off just in case there was any doubt. We're going to transition over to Alpha. Still maintaining control of Bravo. As Blue 4 focuses on Charlie and Cosmo, I think, focused on bandaging himself. Op 4 having control of both sectors are going to continue on that ticket bleed. Still about a 550 ticket disparity here. What is Blue 4 shouting about? Oh, Cosmo's going to come up here and get a double kill, I bet. Yeah. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Cosmo's been definitely one of the more effective 240 gunners I've seen. I wish I could see his kill count. Maybe I can hit the P key. I can. All right. So kill counts right now. Raphael is at 22 and 13. Moltag is on 21 and 17. Cosmo's on 16 and 8. So yeah, all those double kills have really been racking up. Adam on 12 and 7. Mohammed on 12 and 11. Mosquit on 11 and 16. Montes on 11 and 17 as well. Mosquit was on 16, my bad. Grimsoft on 9 and 12. Matthew on 8 and 11. Bardis on 7 and 16. Kirk on 6 and 14. And Seb on 4 and 14. Woo! Anyway, Cosmo, it looks like got blown away by Raphael there. Adam and Montes coming around on the northern side of Alpha here to try to take it. Montes gets blown away. You got Mosquit trying to come up on the southern flank here, though. Grenades knock Moltag out. Bardis now pushing to try to hit Adam. Mosquit gets taken out, though. And you got Grim and Matthew trying to come around. Adam gets the kill, though. And Blue 4 are really just going aggressive here with their manpower to try to take Alpha. So Seba looking in, double tapping bodies. Matthew might have just gotten an angle on Seba. He quickly runs to cover. Almost goes prone in the wrong direction, exposes his head again. Grim gonna enter the sector. And you're gonna start seeing that ticket bleed on Op 4 again. But Op 4 had a really nice second wind here, and we're able to get some really good map control. As they realize they just need to hold Alpha and Bravo, and then they can at least stop the ticket bleed. But now I think Blue 4 is recognizing that Op 4 is focusing on these two sectors, and now you're just having this transition for these two sectors specifically. Kirk gets taken out. And I think we're going to see a reversal on Blue 4 having all three sectors to dominate, make up for lost time. However, Alpha heavily contested here. Grimsoft trying to get Molteg, unable to. Cosmo and Bardis trying to get Matthews in the open here. Matthew fighting from an open position, engaging a position of cover. Bardis pushing up, gets some shots on Grim's back. And Grim finally goes down. This sector is about to be retaken. Matthew getting suppressed. And taken out by Moltag on his last few bullets, and Bardis wakes back up. Op 4 also taking Bravo back as well, stopping that ticket bleed. Bravo on the cusp of things, but this could still go in Op 4's way. They just have to at least maintain two sectors for the remaining 18 minutes. Trying to think mathematically, 18 minutes remaining with at least a 2-ticket bleed would be 180 times 3. Which would be, I think, 540. And Cosmo holding that security here. So 540. As long as Op4 and Blue4 constantly PvP, I think, again, as long as Op4 can maintain control of 2 sectors for the remaining 18 minutes, they could still win. Mathematically, it's still possible. Because I don't think... It's been 17 minutes and both sides have had 87 deaths evenly. It's kind of interesting. Blue 4 has like everyone in the middle of the road. Op 4 have some of the best and worst players, so that's why it's been so even. All right, but if we see Op 4 control all 3 sectors, they're gonna at least, they have a solid chance of winning. Cosmo holding his own sector, not a bad call. Kirk takes an unlucky grenade. Mohammed gets Matthew. It's very unlikely we're going to see an Op 4 reversal, but it is quite possible. Montes gets knocked out. Mohammed needs to double tap. Puts a few shots in him for good measure. Mosquit coming around, though. Oh, and he gets him. Can we see Sega on Overwatch take out Mosquit, though? He gets in the cover. But again, Op 4 just needs control of 2 sectors. If they can occasionally hold 3 sectors, though, they could still win this to before time runs out. But they have, again, need to keep their A game going. But this could be a reversal. But Raphael finding Op 4. What on earth is going on? What? He's still going. He gets over the tree too. Oh my god. What was that? All right, Blue 4 have control of 2 sectors. They're sending reinforcements in. They have control of Bravo as well. I think this is going to be GG. Op 4 stuck triple timing. Trying to get their guns out. Blue 4 unable to finish them off. Grim gets knocked out. A grenade takes Muhammad out. And a second grenade takes Seba out. Oh. Cosmo realizing he is alone here. So he has no choice but to transition into Bravo. If Blue 4 maintain control of at least 2 sectors for another 2 minutes, they're gonna win. Mosquit tries to come in though, manages to knock Bardis out, but Bardis is still an alive entity, so he's gonna be able to take the sector back. Cosmo gets taken out by, I think, Grim and Raphael coming around. Op 4 now maintaining control of 2 sectors. They're trying to go up for Charlie as well. Adam knocks out Seba. Really, though, the important fight for Op 4 is down here. Raphael gets knocked out. Grim trying to come around. Kirk holding that sector. All right, Raphael double tapped. Op 4, I'm going to be honest, they need to just have 4 men holding and then 2 guys coming up to constantly harass Charlie, because they need to be focusing more on defense if they have any hope of staying alive in this game. Because if Blue 4 maintains control of 2 sectors for another minute or so, it's going to be GG. Because that'll just leave 18 tickets on Op 4. And that can be wrapped up in 10 minutes worth of killing. Mohammed and Seba trying to transition up again. Blue 4 holding the stairwells. Grenades going off. Amazingly, Cosmo, even though he had the bipod and Mosquit dead to rights, Mosquit got the lucky headshot. Moltec gets the handgun kill. Mosquit could take the sector, though. And again, it's every 5 seconds there's a 2-ticket bleed, so Mosquit needs to be taken out quick. Op4 getting denied once more as they head up to Charlie. I think that was a misping. And Multag gets the kill, but not before some of that damage is done. Grim gets taken out. Great defensive plays we're seeing for Bravo. Staying control under Op4. Ooh, Axel, I'm sorry to hear that, broski. Oh, no, he's gonna get away with it too. Very risky, Raphael, but it paid off. He's going right for sector control because he knows he just needs to maintain sectors. And they're going to get away with that. Yep. We just need to see Blue 4 control 2 sectors for a minute. Op4 sending reinforcements up to Alpha. I think that little misplay is going to cost them because they want to play defense on these 2 sectors. They weren't expecting to lose Bravo. And I think it's GG at this point. 45 seconds. Seconds. $15 seconds. Looks like I was off by 5 seconds. All right, GG. Anyway, guys, we'll be back in a few hours for the MCO. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one. Great bounce back by Op4 to prevent it from being a dominating round, but hey, it happens. See you guys in a bit.